Today we're smoking Yum Sauce from GreenRush. This is a 510 cartridge, as you can see. Yum Sauce is it's a sativa cross of Green Ribbon and Gorilla Glue. Anything that's crossed with Gorilla Glue automatically appeals to me. I really enjoy the Gorilla Glue strain. I like the effects, I like the flavor, I like the taste, I love the smell, and I love how it looks. So it definitely makes my top list somehow. And I'll always grab something that's got a little bit of Gorilla Glue mixed into it. This is a high terpene extraction cartridge. One of the downsides of this was it took me a while to figure that out, and partially my fault. A lot of it lies on the labeling. In the corner on the package, there was a little sticker that said like the strain sauce, and then underneath it said HTE. For a while though, I couldn't tell that it said HTE. It looked like a 5, looked like some random cursive, and I deciphered pretty bad handwriting for a living. So not being able to tell automatically what that was, if I didn't have the cannabis experience that I do, it would definitely deter me from the product, and I would probably pick another live resin, HTE, or CO2 oil cartridge on the shelf. And that's just me. I don't like distillate. I want to make sure that I'm not smoking distillate. I'm just not a fan of the flavor. So because of that, it got a 75 on presentation, and then also an 85 on product appeal. Both of those knocked it down a few points. Labeling needs to be neat and legible for everybody, so that any level of cannabis experience based on the person has the opportunity to access that product and understand what it is. Color is great though. It's a really good like ambery color, as you can see as it's floating around in there. I've smoked a lot of this already. This is like a bomb tasting cartridge. You got 80s for smell, taste, 80 for potency. It's definitely like fairly potent, but I think it could be a lot more. Experience was really good. I give that an 83. The lack of information available online and available on the package knocked it down to a 75 for that. I would recommend it to somebody now that I know what it is, so it got an 81 for that, and overall I gave it an 83 for my total experience. Smoking this out of my Vessel Compass battery, this is fantastic battery. But outside of the labeling issues on the package, I didn't really have an issue with it. That labeling issue kind of really did it in. It's good flavor, good taste, good smell, good color. Smells really citrusy and gassy. Tastes really citrusy and gassy too. So that's really good, but labeling is part of it. Presentation is part of it. The product appeal is also part of it. You can't just rely on tasting good. Everything has to be good. Also, I've noticed that these tips versus the round tips have a tendency to clog when they sit like at an angle or upside down in your pocket, whereas the round tips, I haven't had one clog yet. So that's kind of also a downside too. You can check out GreenRush on social media. Check out Respect My Region on social media. Check out Vessel on social media. And look on YouTube and respectmyregion.com for the rest of our West Coast Weed Tour content.